Howdy, folks. Rebecca Jolly here for Jolly Alchemy, and I want to talk just a little bit about what's cool about a transit. Why do we give a shit about transits? And I will tell you, what's cool about them is that they can help us see into the future. Who's not interested in seeing into the future? Kind of everybody would love to know what's coming ahead. This is the kind of thing that in ancient days the what do they call the people that consult with the emperor, their advisors, I guess you would say. When the Chinese emperor wanted to get married or go on a trip or go to war or have some sort of international event, they would always consult the I Ching. They would consult the wheel, and they would say to their advisors, what's coming next? When is a good day? Pick the auspicious time for this event to happen. And how they would pick the auspicious time is by looking at the wheel. Basically, checking the transits, which we can do now much easier than they could in those days. Those days it was mathematical calculations. You had to get out your abacus and blah, blah. It was super intense, which is why nobody but the absolute ruler of the kingdom had advisors smart enough to be able to do it. Now we have the power of all of us to be able to do it. Anyone can go to 64keys.com, get a free account, put in your information, and it will pull up a screen that has a transit button. You push the transit. It says what energy is going on now. It lights it up in rainbow colors and shows you. And if you push the 64 keys button, no, you can't do that in the free version. Oh, okay, fine. But when you have one version up, which is the same you would pay for any American website to get any human design information, maybe even less, in that one, you can pull up the wheel. I'm going to show you the wheel here in a minute. And then you can push the 64 keys button on the wheel, and it will show you exactly what's only in the transit. In fact, I can give you an example of that. So let me show you the... So here we have my handy dandy tablet where we're seeing the wheel. So here we see all the gates in the I Ching, which are the gates in the hexagrams of the body graph, which you see there, all around a circle. And you can also see the mirroring capacity of the wheel. So you see here, the first hexagram is 6 solid lines, and straight across the wheel, the second hexagram is 6 broken lines. And this wheel thing is going on, this mirroring, all across the whole entire thing. And here's where telling the future comes in. Whenever you have a number, the wheel is always moving counterclockwise unless something's in retrograde. So let's just assume for the moment that we're talking about regular motion of the planets. Okay, let's say we have a transit in 20 right now. Well, you can look at the wheel and see that 16 is next and 35 is next after that. And you can also, with 64 keys software, come in and say, what is 20? What does the 20th gate represent? What is the energy we're feeling now? And what will that 16 energy be next? Well, I can tell you right now, 20 is the gate of the now and really experiencing and having an appreciation of the now. 16 is the gate of skills. 35 is the gate of experience. 45 is the gate of the gatherer, so teaching or leading or being in charge of something. So if you were here on the 20th energy and you really wanted to have a good teaching experience, then you would want to plan for your teaching experience to happen when you're in the 45 and feeling that energy. But if you wanted to show the mastery of a skill, then you would plan for it to happen when the 16 energy is on. But if you really wanted to feel the experience, you would want to plan that for when the 35 energy is on. So the power of transits is to enable us to look into the future and to be able to tell exactly what energies are going to be supported in the world at that time. And that is cool. So, stay tuned. I'm doing daily transits, and I'm also going to start doing some more long-term transits because this whole subject is really fascinating me this year, and I might as well share some of my information with y'all. So, take care. Until next time, ciao.